Welcome to Casual Crafting. Thank you for joining me as I continue the build of the Wing Gundam XXXG-01W. In the last video, I have finished preparing the armor parts for the right leg of the Wing Gundam. I will continue building the right leg and perhaps finish it. Let's get going. And here we go, the inner frame leg and the foot. Now actually we can't really start assembling them, we have to do sub-assemblies first. Alright, so I gotta find this B18 and E8, this guy. And this in the manual. The 2 prongs here fit into the holes here, so let's go. Does it make sense? Yep, that makes sense. Push it in. Okay, this is how it goes. And this thing, the big blob thing at the bottom, these 2 clamshell halves. 2 holes at the back, and this end goes into the front hole. Apparently, I think that's the ankle joint. Yep, and the other half of the ankle goes over. So these 2 at the back, you just have to carefully squeeze. Tin prongs there, right? Just to accidentally break them. And why you're not closing up fully? It's a gap. You don't like gaps. Okay, there we go. Some additional squeezing. Squeeze, 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 and good thing I did clean up the area behind there. Actually, this would be a good time actually to probably put some glue on this. Right, the ankle is definitely gonna not have to come apart. You probably want some strength there, so I'll probably apply some Mr. Cement to this, so you can get rid of the gap. Okay, anyway, put this aside now. And there we go, we have the leg with the hook in front. So this hook, now maybe I'll apply this bottom piece first actually. So this bottom piece goes here. Yep. And then this piece goes over. This makes more sense now. That is a hinge there. So let's go into the hinge. There's some motion here. Okay, and then this piece goes to the back. Like this. I guess this gap is intentional. No. See, not supposed to have a gap, right? So you see, that's close up. Okay, there we go. Well, at this time, I'm not going to attach the rest of the ankle. But you can see how they're supposed to go. Like this goes up into the base, followed by the foot, right? and I will probably apply some glue to keep that, I guess, ankle part nice and strong, and then keep it on going later. And so we have actually gone one night into the future, where I went to put some Mr. Cement on the ankle, and let's look at that, right? So there used to be a thin gap, a thin line, and you can still see the Mr. Cement has done a pretty decent job. If you look at the image on the camera, you don't really see the line anymore, right? But because Mr. Cement actually does a bit of fusion, we should still do a bit of sanding, filing, to smooth out the surface a bit here. Alright, and put my finger over it, and it feels smooth. So there we go, right? And we see the panel lining that was done the last time, looking, I guess, decent enough, and we can always touch up the panel lining if we need to. Actually, let me see, put a bit of rubber here. Mine here is a bit thick actually. Anyway, let's put the leg parts to one side as we continue looking at what is left in B-6, a whole bunch of B parts here. So there's more white exterior armor. So it is brush. Okay. So what do we have here? 26, 27, 19, 20, 35. Okay, let's hunt you down in the frame. Oh, it's upside down. There's something wrong. So it's 19 and 20, one on top of the other. You can see from the diagram, it's generally two halves of a of the side armor pieces. So for some reason, this piece is held on kind of by these very thick plastic posts, right? So these posts are too thick to use something like this precision marker, this marker, I'm saying a precision cutter. This kind of nipper, it's not designed to cut this kind of thick plastic. You should really use a more, I won't say more, but a standard nipper. Okay, so we have 26, 27. And that's all the way below. 26. I would like to invite you to support my channel by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And 27. And actually we have one more, which is 35. It's apparently the front of the ankle. And 35 is right here. And I'm gonna get the usual waste bin and start to clean up these pieces. Now, also one thing about doing this particular Wing Gundam model is that this is not the Wing Gundam model that you find in the anime, right? This This particular Wing Gundam model apparently is from a manga series, which I have not seen before. But if you remember back to the original videos, how I ended up choosing this particular guy, right? It's because it's one of the more modern, recent Wing Gundam variants. And apparently, the original Wing Gundam Master Grade, which is based more on the anime design, it's not considered to be a good master grade in today's standards. And when they say what is good, what is bad, not all these models you can see are made the same. Some don't have design features, right? For example, this particular model is supposed to have a working mount point for the Gundam bases, so you can more easily mount and pose the model, right? The older Wing Gundam models apparently lack that kind of feature, making it harder to pose. Although for making video purposes, if I had a model that came from an anime, I could probably leverage more anime stills in the video, but of course I don't have that, and I don't think I want to use the different anime model, as it may confuse people on what on earth I'm actually building here. So I definitely see some more panel lining opportunities on these pieces too, so you can look at that. Although I might have to fully assemble the leg to figure out exactly how I might want to panel line the leg armor parts. One thing is, I quite often like to have the models follow lighting conventions for aircraft or ships, right? So I think that I would add a green and red light effect to the, maybe to the legs or some other part, wherever is convenient, to denote a port starboard kind of a marking. So you might notice there's a groove right here, which may be good for some coloring. But before we get there, let's continue to clean up. Looks like the last piece I need to work on. I think I'm enough cutting for now, so I'm capping up the knife. File down the edge of this, whatever this is. I wonder whether I should take a human anatomy course, right? I mean, should I refer to these parts with their human equivalent? I mean, that's the whole idea of why the Japanese seem to be so enthralled with, you know, human-looking robots, right? You know, Western American robots tend to be more functional, utilitarian. And Japanese have to have humanoid robots. Okay, and now we have all these parts down, so let's see what we have here. We have quite clearly some clamshell parts. And let's see. Here we go. Okay, so we have the leg, which I'm now supposed to actually have attached the ankle first. So let's go for that, right? I did the gluing. Now actually let's squeeze the side parts together. That's good enough, so let's pop you in. Small side facing up, and then we push in the ankle. There we go. This heel, back of the ankle. Okay, so this piece, so I think this B26 goes up here. Oh, wow, it's a healthy snap. And B27 goes behind. Oh, I can see how that goes now, right? So there's a slot in there, and there's a tab right in here. So the tab goes in there and pops together, right? And you can see that it does come together pretty precisely. Like a very thin seam. Again, if I want to fill up the seam, I could use Mr. Cement for that. Then we have the side armors. Slot in there too, so I'll put the slot into slot. Actually, I'm apparently holding the other side. This is the other side apparently, so this slot goes into this slot. Oopsie. Okay, that's it. There's a bit of an evident bump up here, so I'm gonna actually take this out and I'm gonna try to work out this this light excess plastic a bit more. Here too. So, having some fumbly problems with my file. Okay, now that looks really nice and smooth now. Okay, let's put you on again. So you went on this side, right? No, you're on this side. Yep. And this groove part's facing front, so let's put them together. And it comes to be pretty nicely on the back, right? So again, something else is wanted to really keep close. You might want to just squeeze it together and put some cement on that too. And this last armor piece goes into the slot in front. And I guess acts as a pivot point for the instep protection. It's a bit tricky to push this piece in though, because this thing here doesn't have very good support. So I think I got them. Okay, so how is this foot supposed to be? Let's see what moves here. We have a tie, calf thingy, some pieces of flexible armor, moves there. And something interesting is that there was a sliding piece inside here, but I can't quite see what's happening. And of course, this connects to the hip. Alright, anyway, so it looks like we have finished the right leg. And I guess we can put it aside for now and move on to the left leg.